Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a good week so far and all that jazz. Thanks for tuning in to the Unsigned Showcase. Today we've got an exclusive submission for our good friend Nxxses and his new friend Tom. They're in a black metal band together. This is going to be their second release, but we did check out their debut release as well. So if you're new to the channel and you like this one, you can go back and check out their other one. But their release is actually coming out. I'm not too sure actually when it's coming out. Let me see. It's November the 22nd is when it's coming out. The band is called Womb of Error. The track's going to be called Years Spent in Regret, which is a cool name. It's Tom who does all of the music and all of the mix. I think it's the mixing and stuff as well. Yeah, does all the mixing and everything else as well. And then we've got Nxxses on the vocals as well, which we'd love to hear. The logo's by Avenged Creations, the artwork's by Van's Spell of Hatred, and the visualizer, as usual, is by Malevolent Media. So let's get this on the screen and give it a spin today. We got some black metal. Here we go. Heavy. Lots of nice guitar bits. Great job. Great one. I enjoyed everything about this one. I thought it was super nice. Great guitar tones, really like the thickness on the guitars, sounded great, but then we had loads of extra lead sections on the guitar, which was super as well, to add more depth to the guitars and just bring in these different riffs and movements in the guitar in. I thought it was great, really, really nice. Drums were punchy as hell, really hit through the mix nicely, and the cymbals sounded great and everything as well. The bass was nice, and we got that bass roll in there, which I was talking about on Monday, which I just love to hear in any kind of music. If you've got a pause in your music, it sounds great to just go doom into the next part. It kind of builds you into the next section as well. It's super great to hear, and had a nice thick tone on it as well. So the music was absolutely great. I thought the mix was good as well. I would have actually added a bit more reverb to those tremmy lead sections. I think when you just drown that stuff in reverb, it sounds the best, because you don't want too much bite from that stuff. You want it to be nice and soft, so it's just like instead of you know. So yeah, I would just add more reverb to your lead guitar sections just to wash it out even more, bring more atmosphere, more air, and more depth to the mix. And I think that will sound great going forward. But I really, really like where he sat the vocal in the mix as well. The vocal was great. It's a great black metal style. It's heavy, it's dark, it's nasty. It's all the things we want to hear from Nxxses. But generally, Nxxses is very high up in the mix because he's doing stuff that's vocal forward, vocal heavy. And we hear, you can really, really hear his vocal right rattling down your ears. And I love to hear that, but that's not necessarily the style that you want for black metal, where the vocal generally sits back in the mix. It's got more reverb on it, and it's just not quite as upfront and in your face as other styles of music. I think it sounds great, and they did it in that way, and on this one as well. Suits the music in the right way, and all the way through had a dual layer at least of vocal. And that dual layer gave it depth, gave it thickness. They weren't exactly the same type of vocal, so it wasn't just a double layer of the same vocal. It was two different kinds of vocal, which blended together to give a thickness. It sounded great. So I think these guys are doing great all round. Just a couple of minor kind of tweaks here and there, a bit more reverb on the lead guitar, and these guys have absolutely nailed it. I think they're making some really nice music. The only other thing as well I was thinking, which would be nice to hear, because it was quite a heavy track, and in the one section it almost went a bit deathy, I would say. So it's almost like metallic, heavy, deathy black metal as well. The only other thing I'd like to hear to kind of really cement the black metal style is just some black metal blast beats, because that would just be nice to hear in this kind of music as well. So maybe they've got some of that in other tracks on the record. But yeah, I thought it was a great track, heavy, dark, black metal, but with other elements coming in, loads of stuff on the guitar to listen to and moving into different sections, and just a solid vocal from Nxxses all the way through and mixed in a way that we don't always hear him. So there you go. That's my thoughts on this one. I thought they did a great job. Hopefully you've enjoyed these guys as well. They're a new band. This is only their second release. So if you want to get on board with this band early, head over to their socials and all that stuff and give them a like as well. That's it from me today, guys. We'll see you back for the Monday grind. Hope you have a great week and weekend and all that jazz. We'll see you then. Cheers. Bye.